Well, folks, it's been a minute, but it is time to wrap up 2024 and put it in the books and turn the page to 2025. As you can tell by the piles of sand on my floor and the riveting hockey game going on behind me, Christmas break is in full swing, but the holidays are now behind us. And while we had lots of fun and played in the sun, it is time to wrap it up and get it all done. So let's get it done together. Yep, the holidays have passed and it's time to start cleaning up everything. So I am going to start by picking up all the wrapping paper and boxes off the ground, under the couch, and anywhere else you can think of that paper flew into. And I'm going to break down the boxes, separate them from recyclables to trash, and hopefully make a dent in the holiday mess.
You know that I'm the queen of overthinking. It's like we're done before we even started. So if this is the end now, baby, know that I gave it my all. I believe in us, I won't give up on you. I will be holding on for life. Hope you believe in us, please don't give up on me. At least give me a try. 'Cause you're the best thing, the best thing. You're the best thing that I've ever had. You're the best thing, the best thing. You're the best thing. 'Cause you're the
So here what I'm doing is going through all of the trash that's left over from Christmas celebrations and sorting out what can be recycled and what can't. In our city, I don't know if this is normal for everywhere or if my city's just kind of weird with recycling, but you can't recycle wrapping paper in our blue bins that gets picked up by the city. And so I have to go through and separate the wrapping paper and anything that has kind of a glossy or waxy finish on it. So a lot of like the clothes boxes that have prints on them, they can't, that at least that top part can't be thrown in the blue bin. So just going through and doing those and then trying to break down as many boxes as I can. Believe it or not, this is just a quarter of the trash that we had. With my family in my house, we have 3 Christmas celebrations. On Christmas Eve, we always have a big party with my husband's side of the family, and everybody comes over. We have like a Christmas dinner of some sort, and then we do a white elephant gift with the adults, and the kids are getting old enough that they're starting to join in on it too and find it really fun. And then we share gifts mostly with the kids, and the kids are getting a little bit older. They're getting a little bit bigger gifts or different gifts or many gifts. And then on Christmas morning, we, do our thing, and we find Santa's gifts under the tree and then open up our gifts. And then in the afternoon time is when we do Christmas celebration with my side of the family, which is just my mom, my aunt, and my cousin. I don't come from a big family, and that's always really fun. And we have 2 pairs of cousins on both sides, so there's always 4 kids involved in each celebration, and so the trash piles up easily. And so right here I'm just breaking down. Santa brought my daughter a very large princess castle, and she loved it. It's taller than she is at the peak, which is kind of funny, but it's really cute. So yeah, a lot of mess to pick up, but it was so much fun, and we're so blessed to have the Christmas. But this is the recycle pile that I came up with, and the 2 bags of wrapping paper. So we're just gonna toss that in the trash, stuff our blue bin, and call that done. Well, I've seen quite a few videos on YouTube floating around these last few days of people cleaning up their Christmas decor like the day after Christmas. And so I was just curious, are you someone who likes to just clean slate it right away so you can bring in the new year kind of like fresh and clean and do that whole new year, new house, new me scenario? Or do you like to keep your Christmas decorations up like I obviously do? I enjoy Christmas decorations. I think I like it because it is not cold where I live. Like, it's chilly, right? But it doesn't get cold. And so I like the idea of seeing the wintry, Christmassy decorations. It makes me feel, it gives me those cold weather vibes when I don't get them where I live. I mean, I live in Southern California, so as you can see, like, my blinds are up, my doors are open. It's a beautiful 65 degrees outside the day that I'm recording this. And so anyway, so I like to extend the life of my decorations. I will probably take them down next weekend or so. I don't know. We'll see. I'll see how I'm feeling. This is a blanket my mom got me. I love cows, and I really like Highland cows because they're fluffy and cute.
When the stars are spelling your name, and the night is brighter than daylight, they know there's something awaits. Kick off your shoes, let your body flow. Listen to the river, it's better than radio. You won't fall even when you're up high. Growing up can be so hard. It's gonna be alright tonight. We're gonna kill it today. Get lost in the music, get lost in the neon lights. Pick up your gun and fire away. Get lost in the music, get lost in the neon lights. A little bit old, aching hearts, with the rain clouds still wait at us. The skyline, the gray, drinking the sun. Tonight, we're gonna kill it today. Get lost in the music, get lost in the neon lights. Pick up your gun and fire away. Get lost in the music, get lost in the neon lights. Tonight, we're gonna kill it today. Get lost in the music, get lost in the neon lights. Pick up your gun and fire away. Get lost in the music, get lost in the neon lights. Neon lights, neon lights. Get lost in the music, get lost in the neon lights. Pick up your gun and fire away. Get lost in the music, get lost in the neon lights.
So as I'm doing the voiceover and I'm watching this back, I realized I have way too many cups. My kids have way too many cups. That drawer is so packed. I have to stack the regular cups, their regular cups, mind you, inside each other just so that I can get them to fit into their drawer. And I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but especially during this holiday season when I did a ton of cooking, I really need to just reorganize my kitchen. I know that this home is a home that we're going to be in for a long time, and we've lived in it for about 5 years now, and I really want to set it up to where it is as efficient as possible. And right now, it's okay. It's not bad. I've moved things around once since I've moved in, so that kind of tells you something. But I think I want to do it again. I probably started this about 2, maybe 3 months ago. I drew a blueprint of what my kitchen looks like, cabinets top and bottom, including the pantry. And I wrote down like ideally what I would want where to see like what makes sense. So, the sink and the dishwasher is just right there in the same spot. So it kind of makes sense to have a lot of my dishes right there so that it's easy to put away. It just creates less, pain points when doing dishes, because I don't know about you, I don't like doing dishes. I don't do them in my house mostly. I mean, I do them, as you can see. But actually, my mother-in-law does the dishes probably 85% of the time, if not 90. And so I just want to make it, easier for her, easier for all of us. But then also, when I do food prepping, I like to use our long counter. It's not an island, but the countertop right there. And so having like all of my food prepping items there would be ideal. And right now it's just kind of bursting at the seams, because I have a lot of tools that I don't really use or don't need. And here, my son decided to black out his December calendar from school, their lunch menu calendar, with my big fat Sharpie, and left marks all over the counter. And luckily, it's a great countertop, so with the magic eraser, I was able to get most of it off, to the point now where it's kind of hard to tell, but I could still see them. I know they're there. But what are you gonna do? He didn't know any better. Back to the kitchen, I really want to put things where they're at before and live with them for a little bit before I actually buy anything or invest any money in like really good organization systems. There's a couple things I think I know that I could really put some use to right away, but I don't know, I have trouble buying stuff like that because I don't feel like I need it, although I know it would be helpful. So I'm moving on to cleaning my stove. It got used a lot during the holidays with cooking all the cookies and baking the food. So it definitely needed a good wipe down. And a little back history on my stove, since you asked. So this stove was in the house when we bought it. Again, we've lived in the house for 5 years, so it's 5 years plus. I don't know how long it's been there. It's a great stove. It works great, but it does have, and you can probably kind of see it right here, where there is like some build up around the burners, and I don't know if that's from the burners themselves or if it's like food that's just kind of been baked on. And I have a scrub daddy here, and I'm really trying to scrub it off, and it does not come off. And so that it always kind of frustrates me, because it's always like a part of the oven that looks almost kind of dirty, but it's just really on there. It's really hard to get off. And so changing gears but staying on the same topic, I started watching YouTube as like a means of entertainment back in 2020 when COVID hit, and I watched a lot of cleaning videos, which is no surprise here. And I did that because I had a lot of stress and anxiety around that time of keeping my house clean, and I would use YouTube and watching those videos to help kind of alleviate that stress. And I would learn from these ladies, or they're all ladies that I would watch that had cleaning channels, and I really grown to focus on a small handful of them that I watch weekly. And there's this one lady that I watch, her name's Becky Moss. I'm sure most of you have heard of her channel. I really like her. I think she's just a very positive person, and I really listen to her when I need like good mom, like feel good vibes. And so anyways, her past video that she just had out probably within the last 2 weeks or so, if not this week, she focused on cleaning her kitchen, and she was cleaning her oven and stove, and she was using a pumice stone. And I thought, wow, that's pretty aggressive, but I've never used a pumice stone before. And so she was kind of explaining how to do it. And so I definitely have it on my shopping list to get, as, you know, seeing if that works. So I'm going to try that and see if it works. But YouTube videos are great. They're just a great means to help educate, because I definitely, you know, I started watching them because I just didn't have those life skills back then to keep up with a house and 2 kids. And it got very overwhelming very quick for me. I never thought when we bought our first house that you have to pull your refrigerator and stove out every now and then and clean behind it, because who would have thought that things go back there? I'm sure most of you do. I didn't. And that might sound weird, but you know, I just didn't have those skills. So YouTube is a great way to get those life skills and get that motivation that you need. All that to say that in this video and other videos, I hope that you find the motivation that you need and the feel good chats that you need to just understand that you're not alone. You know, life's hard for everybody. Life gets busy. No one's house is perfect. No one's house is super clean. You know, we all live in all of our houses are lived in, and it should reflect that. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.